Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sarah Speaks, the podcast where we lead, we learn, we grow, and we live with intention. Thank you for joining me again as we learn and grow together. Do you know that 80% of the people who listen to this podcast, who learn and grow with us every week, have not subscribed to our channel? So please do us a favor, click on the subscribe button so that we can track our progress and we can continue to bring this podcast to you every week so that we learn and we grow together. In this podcast, we talk about principles that turn potential into lasting success. And on today's episode, I'll be talking about something that hit me and made me pause and take a deep breath, a thinking moment in the last week. And the post said, "I'll wing it, I'm good on my feet." I am Sarah Isangwedo Ajose Adiogu, your podcast host. And today's episode unpacks truths. It ignites the fire of purpose and it empowers us to live and lead boldly. Today's episode is I'll just wing it. And I'll tell you one thing, stop winging it. We've heard that word so often. Some of us have even spoken it. And yes, hearing it looks like, oh, this person really has confidence in their abilities. They are just going to take on this Herculean task without preparation. But is that the wisest decision they can make? It's like it's spontaneous. But why would you want to go into a meeting, into an engagement that could potentially change your life without preparation? And we are applauding that you are winging it, that it shows confidence in your abilities. When the stakes are high, I can tell you for free, winging it might just be you winging yourself out of that opportunity. Today's episode actually is about preparedness. Being prepared is not an option if you truly want to succeed in life. We're going to talk about why going the extra mile is required and is a key habit of those who succeed. That extra mile is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary results. You will agree with me that while we were in school, the student who spends that extra hour studying, his results are always phenomenally better than those who says, I've gone to the lecture, I'll remember what we were taught, I can wing it. So, take a comfortable seat, grab a cup of coffee or water, take your pen and your notepad, sit down and let's dive right in. First and foremost, let's just be honest. I just have to be honest here. I, for one, and many of us, I'm sure, have actually winged it or been tempted to just wing it because getting prepared is not an easy street to walk. You want to use your time to do other things that might not be as impactful but are more enjoyable. So we've all thought about it or tried it at one time or the other. But what I'm saying is that let it end from today. We tell ourselves, I'm a natural, I can think on my feet, I fall forward all the time. I don't really need to. When they ask the questions, I can wing it, I have enough knowledge, I have enough information. We cannot underestimate the power of preparation. It is preparation that turns potential into excellence. It is preparation that turns the ordinary to extraordinary. Winging it might get you through, but with deep preparation, you get noticed, you get identified. Preparation positions you for lasting success and for great impact. We cannot underestimate it. Abraham Lincoln is famously known to have said that if you give him a task to execute for 6 hours, he will spend 4 hours sharpening his axe, because the sharper the axe is, the shorter the time it will take him to fell the tree. And I know that it is famously also said that When you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Planning is preparation. It gives you a roadmap to achieve your objective. You can't go into a presentation. You can't go into your project defense without preparing on how to make your presentation, how you want to show up. What do you want out of that presentation so that you are able to make the presentation answer the questions in such a way that you achieve your objective? Lincoln understood something vital. Success is born in the unseen hours of preparation, in the background work where you put in the effort and the energy. People don't see it, but when you step out after that preparation, the power that comes from that preparation makes such an impact. It changes destiny, it changes lives, it changes trajectories, and it births success. Jesus, famously known to have withdrawn to prepare for the battle ahead. That was why he was known to have fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. But when he came out of fasting and the temptation came, he had the power to resist it. You must withdraw, prepare, and launch afterwards if you will achieve the great altitude of success that you aspire to. Let's look at a modern day example, Elon Musk. Elon Musk is famously known to have worked 80-hour weeks. The standard is 40-hour weeks. I'm not saying we should all now go and start working 80-hour weeks and burn out. No. What I'm saying is that he understood the power of preparation. When he was working 80-hour weeks, we did not know him. We were not hearing about him all over the place. But he needed that effort. He needed that focus. He needed that preparedness for him to build the Tesla, the SpaceX, and all the other wonderful companies associated with him. In his own words, he said that there are easier places to work, but nobody ever changed the world working 40-hour weeks. What does that mean? He understood that if I want to change my world, if I want to create a new reality, I need to put in more than the minimum. Many of us are putting the minimum into life and expecting extraordinary rewards. It doesn't work that way. Miracles happen, but even in the time of Jesus Christ, it wasn't an everybody, all-comers occurrence. A miracle is what it is, a miracle. It is outside of the principle and realities of creation. It must not become an everyday expectation, which is why preparedness is key if you will succeed in life. The idea of going above and beyond is not just for Silicon Valley or for those who want to excel in their business or their career and become the richest man or woman in Nigeria, in Africa, do well, become like Elon Musk. No. It applies to everyday living. That's why the Bible tells us that if someone forces you to go 1 mile with him, go 2. He's teaching us a principle. Don't give what is expected of you at any given time. Give much more than what is expected, because then you show up stronger. Then people begin to trust you. They say, oh, I know Sarah. She will do it. It doesn't matter how difficult it is. She will deliver. You always go above and beyond if you want to succeed. Proverb tells us that the plan of the diligent leads to success. If you want to succeed, you need to be diligent. Haste leads to poverty. I will wing it. It's you hasting to just do it and move on. It shows. Lack of preparation shows. People begin to look at you, your interviewers, the recruiters, your professors. Is this person serious? Does this person understand the gravity of this presentation? Why would you go into a presentation that can potentially change your life, change your future, change your trajectory, change your finances, and go without preparation? For you to succeed, there's a minimum expectation of diligence, of discipline, of consistency. It is the opposite of winging it. There is a principle of God, the principle of the world. It rewards effort, not enthusiasm. My question for you today is, where is God? Where is your employer? Where is your client or your customer expecting you to give a little bit more value to harvest a greater, more impact and value? Where can your little effort double your results? Do you know? Because if you do, then putting in that effort is your call to success. And I'll just talk about 4 ways we can stop winging it and begin to get it right through preparedness. One of them is that you must plan your journey. When you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Set your priorities, set your schedules, define your outcomes, define your strategy. Planning is a key ingredient for people who want to succeed in life. 2, practice, practice, practice. As children, my mom often used to tell us, practice makes perfect. Practice might not make perfect, but practice bets excellence. You see, if you look at all those who are excelling in their careers, be it football, be it basketball, be it music, be it in their careers, be it in their businesses, show me a successful man and I will show you someone who practices. Serena Williams is known to practice every day. No one who excelled and became a champion in life got there by winging it. They got there through consistent practice and dedication. Discipline your time. Time management is key. Elon Musk is known to plan his time even to seconds. We might not all have that level of time management, yes, but to a large extent, plan your time. As a student, I want to study for 1 hour a day. Plan that time. As a worker, I want to be able to plan 30 minutes every morning for what I want to achieve in the day. Set that time aside. As a religious person, I want to be able to pray for 30 minutes, 1 hour every day. Set that time aside. Plan your time. Don't wing your day. If you want the day to work for you, you must plan it, manage it in such a way that it will work for you. Say, I'm just killing time. You are not killing time. You are wasting your life. Because every minute that ticks past is a minute that cannot be regained. Time management is key for anyone who plans to succeed in life. And one more thing is to always give better than what is expected of you. That is the 4th rule. Go the extra mile. Give extra value. Do more. Be more. Because quality beats quantity anytime. When you live this way, your reputation changes. People begin to trust you. People begin to take you seriously. People begin to recommend you for other opportunities, greater opportunities, because they know that you are a person of value and one they can trust. Growing up, I had a friend. He's one of the most intelligent people I know till today. But today, I know he's one of the most unsuccessful people I have had the chance to meet in the course of my life. And it just had to do with lack of preparation, lack of good time management, and lack of discipline. It took one of the most intelligent minds I've ever met in this side of eternity to become a failure that many of his contemporaries will not want to identify with today. Your reputation is key. There's a young architect I know today doing some work for me, and I told him on Saturday, you are so good in your career, but nobody can trust you that when you say, I will meet you at 1 p.m., you are there at 1 p.m. You are building a career, you are building a reputation. Don't let this habit kill the bright future God has for you. And that is the same advice I have for us today. Don't let a bad habit, something within your power and control, kill the bright future and destiny that God, that the universe has for you. Winging it might get you through today, or will not take you for the long run. In the long haul, people want someone that they can trust. People want someone that they believe and they consistently see to be someone that adds value every single time. Elon Musk worked 80-hour weeks to change the trajectory and deliver a new reality for his life and himself. What are you willing to give? A bit of extra time, a bit of extra value will deliver the tomorrow of your dreams. So the next time your conscious mind tells you just try and wing it, ask yourself, how can I prepare more deeply? What does it take for me to do this? Because at times, it's just something momentary that is taking your attention and your time. Tell yourself, I'll play this game for 30 more minutes, or I'll play this game after I've done this. I want to prepare for 1 hour, 30 minutes, and then I'll have time for this TV program. But never allow short term pleasure to deny you of long term value. Until next time on Sarah Speaks, keep winning, keep learning, keep growing, keep acing it. And if this episode resonated with you, like, share, and drop your comments, because together we are all winning big for a lifetime. Thank you very much, and to your ascension.